We've talked about SafeMoon and the Gambia quite a bit on this channel as a community overall. Anyone that's in SafeMoon has talked a lot about the Gambia. And it makes sense because we have a lot of information on that. However, why have we stopped talking about SafeMoon in Japan? SafeMoon themselves have kind of backed off on a lot of these clues, and I think it's because a lot of the priority focus is on the Gambia for sure, but we have some very interesting pieces to puzzle together regarding Japan, and I think it could be something quite substantial in the future. So I want to talk about that in this video. Also, we have a member of the community, this is at Crypto Engine, who had reached out to me. They found something that was pretty interesting. I decided to deep dive into that a little bit more, and I want to give my thoughts on that as well and how that could potentially tie in with Japan. Before I do, just a quick little disclaimer, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into the news. So if you actually go back over here, you can see in the Operation Phoenix video, you got John and Ryan. They're sitting down. Right next to them are these bottles of water. Well, you might not have thought much about it, but these are branded bottles of water. And if you look them up, they're Ethos water. And this is what was pointed out by Engine. So Ethos Water is an American brand of bottled water with a social mission of helping children get clean water. It's currently a Starbucks subsidiary. Ethos began in 2001 when Peter Thumb had the idea after working in communities in South Africa that lacked access to clean water. I have also touched on the fact that I think SafeMoon could be pursuing ways to help with clean drinking water in developing countries, like, for example, over in the Gambia, which does have about, I think it's 30 to 33% or so of their population does not have access to clean drinking water. So obviously, you need clean drinking water to survive. It's a prevalent problem, and if you could find ways to implement things as a company that helps provide a solution to that problem, and at the same time you can tie it back to the blockchain and cryptocurrency, such as with the NFTs that we're talking about with the SafeMoon wind turbines, then it's a win-win type situation, right? So check this out. With this being also headquartered in Japan. So Ethos Water, this is where we're getting back over to the ties with Japan. Their headquarters is in Japan. Okay, I love the idea. I think that as a company, SafeMoon drinking this water to show their support has a good message. It conveys a lot of what their core beliefs are. However, it could very well just be a coincidence because as the stores that do sell Ethos, we noted, is Starbucks. You take a look at the headquarters for SafeMoon and literally like half a block away, maybe a block away, is Starbucks. It's right there. So I think what ended up happening was when they were getting ready to go film for their Operation Phoenix video, they just simply did a pit stop over at Starbucks, grabbed some water there, and then they had it set up. Now, something that is interesting is that when you do filming, a lot of times when you do major film productions, if you have sponsors, you will put the labels facing towards the camera. So if you have like Coca-Cola, for example, the logo will be facing over there. Something to note is that it looks like the logo for these bottles of water are both facing towards the camera. So it could be a subtle little hint that they are trying to emphasize that this could be a partnership. It could be someone that they're trying to work with moving forward. So, there's an opportunity that's there, don't get me wrong, but do keep in mind that there's a Starbucks that's literally walking distance from their office headquarters. And if we go and we take a look at the Ethos website, it just further elaborates their ties with Africa, for example. And then if you go and click on About Ethos, it actually will redirect you to starbucks.com. So just like a little side fact there. Okay, let's talk about some other elements. What I think is much more probable. And so this was that photo taken with John and with Sakung Jawara, who is the ambassador at large for the Gambia. And he was featured in a video back in the day when SafeMoon was live streaming over on Twitch. And that's when we had learned about the Gambia and the plans of trying to roll this out over there. However, virtually nobody is talking about the other guy that's in the photo, who's also from the Gambia, which means that John had also networked with him. He's the Honorable Minister James Gomez. And if you look up more detailed information on this gentleman, he's the Minister of Fisheries and Water Resources. And on his profile, it shows that he disclosed the project came through the Department of Water Resources under his ministry and secured from the government of Japan through the Japan International Cooperation Agency. This is a typo. It's not Jiva. It's actually JICA, Jica. And the reason why we want to talk about Japan so much is because of these previous teasers. This was one, and you can clearly see that there's a woman, and I believe that's called a kimono, with her umbrella above her head, and you see the same kind of setup of the person in another photo that was a teaser posted by SafeMoon. They could have used a regular person. They didn't have to have it in this style, but they chose to do it in the same style. And in addition to that, you also have what looks to be kanji in the background right there. Some people have suggested that this little obscure background might be the yin-yang symbol. It's very hard to see, but other people have said that's just part of the watermark. And then you also have a video teaser from back on July 31st, in which in that video teaser in the background of the alley is, guess what? It's more kanji. So you got 1, 2, 3 different things that's all directly emphasizing some elements of Japan within them. And so you got to ask, well, what is JICA? JICA is established as an incorporated administrative agency under the Act of the Incorporated Administrative Agency Japan International Cooperation Agency. JICA aims to contribute to the promotion of international cooperation as well as the sound development of Japanese and global economy by supporting the socioeconomic development, recovery, or economic stability of developing regions. So, they're helping with a lot of development. Now, what's also interesting is that if you go and you look at the overseas offices, and we click on that, go over here to Africa, and in Africa, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick search for Gambia. You have the JICA Senegal office, which is just north of the Gambia. This is the Bureau de la JICA AU Senegal, and it shows that their purview includes Senegal as well as Gambia. So, I think that with clear ties that has been shown JICA and the Gambia, and this was tied over with James Gomez, I'm connecting a couple of the dots when we go back over here to that of the relationship with John. If I can find where that post went. Anyways, I had it. Oh, here it is. I got all these tabs up. So he's on the far left-hand side right there, right? Or sorry, he's on the middle. Yeah, that's him in the middle. My bad. So anyways, this is my thought. I think that as far as the development goes, that we could end up seeing SafeMoon veering off and also having some plans of development in Japan, or working alongside Japanese companies to help with clean drinking water, to help with adding more placements of various renewable energy formats to help the developing countries and developing regions. There's also regions in countries that are developing. Don't forget about that. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I'm very curious to see your thoughts on this. I do have referral links in the description if you want to get free crypto or stock. Webull especially has got a good promo going on right now. And I do have an NFT for sale. This is for sale for 1,600,000 SafeMoon. The link is in the description. If you go and you check that out, and buy it, well, guess what? That'll be my first piece that I sell for over 1 million SafeMoon, and I'm going to be giving away, once that happens, 3 other NFTs. These are already minted, so 3 different people will each be able to win one of these NFTs. I have sold NFTs in the past. I've been doubling the listed price, which is why this one is listed at 1,600,000. That's it, guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Click the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live. Thank you so much. Have a great day. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.